And we're also going to be talking about how 20-somethings can better manage rising levels of anxiety. But first, though, we have some information that could save you some money. We're looking at some of the top kennels, pet sitters, and lawn care services today, courtesy of Consumers Checkbook, a nonprofit organization that provides unbiased and undercover price research and consumer advice on local businesses.
And executive editor of Consumers Checkbook, Kevin Brassler, joins us this morning. Are we doing trees and landscaping as well? Or
good morning. Yeah, we're talking about care for your pets while you're on vacation, and also lawn care and tree care services, which are hot topics now that it's warming up.
Now is the time.
Yeah, first topic, there are things to know before you put your pet in a kennel.
Yeah, well, one thing is that we found really big price differences among kennels we evaluated. We evaluated for quality and price, but on the price side, we found that to board a medium-sized dog for a week, it could cost $200 at some kennels, $500 at others, and that's just for the boarding. At some of these kennels, the extras add up fast. We found that, some said if they needed to give your dog a pill, they would charge $10 per pill, and they charge for extra attention and other things. I think if you're considering a kennel, do in advance, I think book your dog for a stay, a trial run, especially if your dog hasn't been in that kennel before, hasn't been in any kennel before, because some dogs just don't do well.
Do you find, though, that they generally operate the same way in the sense of we're going to let them out a certain amount of times a day, and some of them are outside, and so on?
But so the good news is, kennels used to be really dreary places where they just kept dogs separate from one another to keep them safe, and they were in this, it was like doggy jail. Right? A lot of kennels now, they run more as, during the day as kind of daycare centers where the dogs can mingle in a community room, which is good for the dogs. It makes them happier, but it also exposes them to illnesses, and some dogs just don't do well. I mean, some dogs are kind of jerks.
So here's two that received your highest rating for quality and price: Country Pet Resort and Training Center in Hampshire and Lou Bell's Kennels in South Holland.
Yeah, we evaluated about 30 different kennels, but these are two of the many that stood out. I mean, the good news is a lot of these kennels got high ratings from pet owners. We weren't able to survey dogs, unfortunately. We're still working on that. But I do think it makes sense to make sure that your dog's a good fit for a kennel and to shop around for price, because we see these huge price differences.
Yep, and you also rated pet sitters.
We did. We have ratings of pet sitters, which is another option. It can be more expensive, especially if you just have one pet that you need taken care of. But if you have multiple pets to take care of, they usually charge per day, not per animal. Kennels charge per animal. So in the long run, if you have 2 or 3 dogs, it can be less expensive, and then the dog gets to stay in your home and doesn't get stressed out by being around other pets. So it's a good option for.
And is this a list of pet kennels that you liked as well that we see on the screen?
Are these pet kennels or pet sitters?
These are. I'm not sure what that is. It may be dog grooming services.
These
which
are
we
pet
also
sitters,
evaluate.
right?
Pet
These
sitters,
are pet sitters.
So these are many of the. We have a long list of pet sitters that got ratings from our members also.
All right. All right, lawn care service.
Lawn care service. One thing we found is that a lot of these companies, they have a one-size-fits-all approach to treating lawns, and that may be right for you. They're going to come and treat your lawn 6 times a year, whether it needs those treatments or not. And there's a problem there in that, they're adding additional pesticides and herbicides and maybe fertilizer you don't need. So we really urge people before signing on with one of these companies, meet with its staff in advance, find out what your lawn needs. Unfortunately, when our undercover shoppers met with a lot of these companies, we got just drastically different opinions about problems with the lawn, whether different, which weeds were present, which weren't, how many treatments we need.
Right, so how do you know what's right?
Some of them couldn't even measure the lawn accurately. I mean, it was just really absurd. And I think one reason is a lot of these companies are very busy, and they promise this tailored approach, but they don't really do so. And so I think it's really important to check out in advance, get bids in advance, meet with them. When you meet with these people, their representatives, you get a better feel for how smart they are and whether or not you're going to have a tailored approach.
All right, 16 places received the highest rating for quality. Let's take a look at those.
So we evaluated about 70 different lawn care services. These are the ones that got the highest ratings from their surveyed consumers. I will say there are a lot of lawn care services out there that have high numbers of dissatisfied customers, and you really need to watch out for that. I mean, we get lots of complaints about mistreatments, or they over-treated their lawn and now it's just brown and died off. And a lot of times, it's important to check your guarantee too, because a lot of these companies, their guarantee states basically that they'll give you a free treatment. Well, if they're not, what they're doing isn't helping you, then that's the last thing you want is more
Right.
treatments.
Yeah.
The better lawn care services will say, okay, we'll meet these expectations within a year or 3 months or whatever they think they can do, and then they'll stand by it and give you a full refund if things don't go right.
All right, the information on the Consumer's Checkbook website is free. All this stuff that you've seen in our graphics is on their website. It's free until May 25th. You can go to checkbook.org/WGN/free. Kevin, thanks for being
Thank you,
here.
Kevin.
Thank you.
Time now for On Town.
Hey, Anna.